Hey, that's a lot of Bollotta. Well, hello, friends, and welcome back to another episode of BollottaFide, your one and only pod for events and entertainment. I'm Anthony Bollotta.
And I'm Alexia Christina Postolidis.
Why, hello, Alexia Christina Postolidis. How are you?
I'm well, Anthony Bollotta. How are you?
Well, I'm doing okay, It's all good.
You look good.
Well, thank you very much. Well,
You're
thank
welcome.
you. So do you. Thank you.
Shucks.
Well, as you can see, we've changed things up a bit.
We hope you don't mind.
Oh, you don't think they're going to mind, do you?
No, I think they're going to love it.
Well, I hope so. I mean, we're talking shorter episodes.
That's always good.
Who doesn't like shorter? Okay, enough said. More pointed discussions about topics and issues related to or impacting the live events and hospitality communities.
More opportunities to meet our artists and musicians, some of whom will join us on camera right here in our SoCal business offices.
Wow! I love it. Nobody ever comes to visit.
You don't call, you don't write, you don't send me flowers. I'm really disappointed.
Oh,
Just saying.
You shouldn't disappoint Alex.
Yeah.
Send her some flowers.
Please.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They need to. Well, in addition to the tomfoolery, as you can see, there will be that. Still, we will keep it going there. We hope to share a little wisdom with you vis-a-vis our newly twisted tipsies. I love the word vis-a-vis.
You do love that word.
It's great.
It's a good word. Is it one word or three?
It's three, really. It's a hyphenated word.
It's double hyphenated.
Pretty sure Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, designed to help you navigate your events and event-related businesses.
And now, accompanied by a cocktail. Newly twisted by our very own in-house flavorologist, Alex the Greek.
Designed to help you navigate your mood and improve your cocktail game.
That's a good thing. Everybody needs a little mood navigating every now and then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm glad we're doing the cocktails. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You had me at...
Cock? Never mind. Words. Easy for me to say. They confound and confuse.
Or detail and delight.
Still, we can't deny the power of words to help a vision come to life.
Every event experience begins on paper.
And your ability to craft a vision clearly, concisely, and entertainingly, well, one that pushes and motivates people to action. Well, that's the difference between failure and success.
With that in mind, we present our word of the week.
The word of the week is bumfuzzle.
Bumfuzzle?
Bumfuzzle.
Bumfuzzle. Spell it.
Gladly. Bumfuzzle. B-U-M-F-U-Z-Z-L-E. Bumfuzzle.
Okay. Define it.
Happily. Bumfuzzle. To confuse or bewilder. Bumfuzzle.
Use it in a sentence correctly.
Surely. I will now use it in a sentence correctly. Bumfuzzle. The sleight of hand magician was so good, he was able to bumfuzzle the entire audience. Bumfuzzle.
I have to say, that is now one of my favorite words. I am going to use it all the time. It's going to be a rotating regular in Alex's lexicon.
I love it. I think it should be in everyone's lexicon.
I agree.
And, to quote your father, it's delicious.
Well, my godfather.
Okay,
my mother might see that
okay,
too.
but it was delicious. It's
it was
delicious word. And I'm getting very excited about this. As you can see, I love the words. The words are good. Although they do confuse and confound me too at times. But bumfuzzle feels like two words, right?
Yes.
There's the bum.
Yes.
You're bummed out, you're getting bummed, or bum is ein Tuchus.
Mm-hmm.
We all have one of those.
Most of us.
But also there's fuzzle, which really isn't a word at all, but sounds delightful.
Now I want to go home and fuzzle with my stuffed animals.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound warm and
It's
fuzzy?
been a day.
We should all go home and fuzzle. Go fuzzle yourself.
No. Okay.
Why don't you?
I just might. Thanks.
Okay. Now, tell us what you think about the word of the week. You can leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button and the like button too if you don't mind. We don't mind being liked. Or if you like, you can go on the website, Bollotta.com. That's BOLLOTTA.com/podcast and leave your comment there. The good ones we'll share.
Ooh, that's
You
a
know what
great
I'm saying?
idea.
Like if you can bumfuzzle us, you got it. You're on.
It's easy to bumfuzzle.
It's going to happen. Let's get tipsy. If I had to identify the most overly asked question we get as event entertainment professionals, it would be, what's new or what's trending? For an industry tasked with creating memorable experiences, it's a fair question. But is it the right question? Depending on your circumstances, it just may not be. Now, don't get me wrong. Offering up new, never-been-had-before experiences is tantalizing. We all love it. When messaged correctly, the promise of a new experience can motivate people to action. When executed correctly, it can leave a lasting impression. New offerings can also breathe life into legacy and fundraising events. There are definite upsides. But there may actually be more benefit to resisting the shiny and new for the familiar and expected. I'm often asked by young, ambitious musicians how they can get gigs in the event world. And my first question back is always, are you comfortable playing covers? Some musicians who also write are intent on playing their own songs. No shade. In fact, good on them. But that doesn't work for events. Event guests do not dance to music that is unfamiliar. And unfamiliar background music does nothing to help them feel more comfortable, more relaxed, and more willing to engage. We call music the universal language because it has the power to connect us beyond geographic boundaries. But the power only exists through the individual relationship each of us has with said music. If the music is unfamiliar, if we don't know it, we don't connect to it, and as the saying goes, it might as well be Greek. The point is that people appreciate the familiar and expected more than you may think. A recognizable atmosphere promotes a sense of belonging, and a recent worldwide survey of nearly 750,000 respondents from 180 countries revealed that of 56 human values, belonging is viewed as the most important, followed by community. There's an opportunity in this, I believe, an argument to be made for balancing new experiences with those that are familiar and taking whatever steps you can to promote a sense of belonging among attendees and guests. Might be as simple as adding signage in an unexpected place or selecting the appropriate music. But nonetheless, it's important and worth your attention, especially if you would like them to return. Because, as leading authority on human values, David Allison points out in his book, The Death of Demographics, what we value determines what we do. I hope this Tipsy will motivate you to think about ways you can lean into the familiar and expected aspects of your event to further promote that sense of belonging we all long for. And that's my Tipsy of the Week. Hey, thank you for joining us on BollottaFide.
If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and hit that notification button.
Well, here we are at the Tipsy Cart with Alex.
Hello. Hello.
So what are you concocting for us, Alex?
Well, in keeping with our tip, I'm going to make something familiar and comforting, and nothing is more soothing and sexy than the classic taste of a classic Manhattan.
I agree.
I'm glad you agree.
Why don't we start concocting?
Let's concoct, shall we? Well, we are going to start with a really nice bourbon. This is one of my favorite. It's Bulleit Bourbon. It's a really delicious and smooth and soft bourbon.
Lovely.
It is lovely.
And you like it because it's smoother and softer than other bourbons?
Yes, some bourbons can be harsh and they can be very astringent, and this is like very velvety.
Okay.
That's my word for it, velvety. We're also going to use a sweet vermouth. Now, vermouths can be very, very sweet, so you're going to proportion it appropriately. If you like a sweeter drink, you add more. I don't like a sweet drink, so I add a little less.
Is that a Gallo? Is that an Italian vermouth?
That is an Italian vermouth, and quite honestly, this is my first time experiencing it, and I'm kind of liking it.
Oh, I can't wait to taste it. It's Italian. It must be good.
Well, you're Italian. I'm Sicilian. There is a difference.
I'm Italian? I didn't know.
Oh, stick with me.
Okay, thank you. Anyway.
Our third and final ingredient are Luxardo cherries. Now, you can use your regular old run-of-the-mill maraschino cherries, totally fine, the kind you put on your sundaes. It'll be fine. But if you want to up your cocktail game, the Luxardo cherries are amazing. They're not as sweet. They're not as candy flavored. They're luxurious. They're sexy. They're just so delicious.
If I were a maraschino cherry right now, I wouldn't be very happy with you. But I got to say, those do look richer than regular maraschino cherries.
Well, maraschino cherries have their place on top of ice cream.
So are they maraschino, not maraschino?
I've always pronounced it maraschino, but I could be wrong.
I'm a neophyte. I'm here to learn. So how do we make this concoction?
Okay, we are going to start with our shaker, but we're going to put our alcohol in first. Do you know why?
I think we put the alcohol in before the ice.
Yes.
So it doesn't get watered down?
Correct. Ding, ding, ding. You get a point.
I'm learning.
You get a second cocktail tonight.
Woo!
All right, so we're going to start our ingredients. For this particular drink, I'm using 1.5 ounces of bourbon to a half an ounce of our sweet vermouth. You're going to see me pouring more because I'm making 3 drinks. Also, something to note that every single one of these comes in a different size. This is 1 ounce to a half. Some are 1.5 to 1, so on and so forth. If you're like me, you don't even use it, and you just pour to your heart's content. So we're going to mix. Okay?
So
we're going to get going. This is the bourbon.
All right, and that's basically an ounce or
well, we're going to do 4 ounces, actually. So that's 2 full ounces makes 2 drinks, right?
Okay.
And we're going to do...
but this is an Alex Manhattan, so it's going to be a
little bit strong.
A little heavier on the bourbon.
Because...
a little heavier on the bourbon.
Why wouldn't you? And then we're going to do 1.5 ounces of our sweet vermouth. Da-da-ding.
The vermouth, I can smell the vermouth, and it smells really good.
Doesn't it? It's very good. But if you put too much in it, then it kind of tastes, it almost gets bitter if it's too sweet.
Really?
Yeah. So now we're going to add our ice.
Now we're going to add the ice.
It is a little bit loud. Sorry, folks. Okay. And then now we need a little bit more.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, we need to take that thing out of it.
Oh!
Whoop! Okay.
Fabulous.
Now, when
love
you're shaking this, you want to shake it enough that you get actually a frost on the outside of your shaker, okay?
Okay.
That's when you know it's nice and cold. It's also a really, 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 really good arm workout.
While she's finished. Okay.
She's finished. Okay. There we go. We're going to get our glasses here.
Okay. Okay, that looks very nice. Now, how much if you were ordering this in a club or in a bar, would you expect it to be this, or would you expect a more volume?
Or
a bigger pour, a bigger portion.
Honestly, you're going to get more of a traditional martini glass, and it's only probably going to be filled about that much, but you're going to think that you're getting more because of the style of the glass.
Yeah, those martini glasses, they're wicked.
Yes, they are wicked.
Yeah, I spilled a whole martini on the floor of Saks Fifth Avenue once. I wasn't supposed to spill it, but they fill it to the top and then they ask you to go shop. What a crazy thing to do.
I've never been to Saks when they're giving out martinis.
Oh, you miss out.
I am. We're going to put in our Luxardo cherries. Okay.
I know that sounds very fancy of me, but I think it was for a fundraiser, actually.
Okay. Well, then there you go. So then you didn't even get to drink it, or did you go back and get a second?
I spilled most of it. No, I didn't drink it. I spilled most of it.
We want to add in some juice because it's going to put back a little bit of the sweetness that we're not getting from using too much, but it's a different kind of sweetness.
You mean too much vermouth?
Too much vermouth, yes. We don't want too much vermouth, but we want to put that little bit of sweetness so that it's not so bourbon forward that it's kind of astringent.
So, and you're putting and you're going to give them this recipe as well as in addition to having just talked through it. They can see it on the screen.
Absolutely.
Fabulous.
Okay. So now we're going to taste. So we're going to give one to Anthony.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. And one to our audience.
To you.
And one for me, the flavorologist.
So
a toast?
A toast. Here's to all that is familiar and comfortable, and to you, and to you.
To you, sir. Cheers.
Cheers. Which one do I drink?
That is so good.
I love the drink. It's very tasty.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, let me ask you, when would you serve this? Well, it's a classic Manhattan.
It is a classic Manhattan. And sometimes on a Friday, in fact, when my daughter was little, my then husband, and I used to have Manhattan Fridays, and I would do big charcuterie boards, and we would have a Manhattan, and we would put on music, and we would dance with our daughter.
Okay, so you really don't need a reason. It's classic.
It's very classic. You can do it anytime. You can just do it on its own, before dinner, during dinner, after dinner, or D, all of the above.
All righty. Well, again, to you and to the classic Manhattan. I'll take Manhattan. Hey, thank you for listening to BollottaFide.
If you haven't already, please like and subscribe.
And remember to leave us your questions or comments at Bollotta.com/podcast.
BollottaFide is a production of Bollotta Entertainment.
Hey, that's a lot of Bollotta. Stay engaging.